Guys, if you want to know how to quickly make more sales with your online course, you got to check this out.
Yeah, because probably right now, your free trial memberships to ClickFunnels, Kajabi, and all that stuff are probably wrapping up, and you want to know how the heck do I make some sales fast? We're going to teach you our MVP3 offer. This is some ninja stuff that we teach our VIP clients. You're going to get it in this clip of this training that you can jump into.
Yeah,
right now.
Check it out.
This is one of my favorites, my friends. This key is to build your MVP3 offer. Here's the thing. What is an MVP3 offer? It's a minimal viable product, maximum value proposition, maximum verified profit offer. Listen, when we got started with this new business, we already had systems and processes, but we had to rebuild them because they were built with the old brand. We had to refresh them for this new brand. They were like, yo, we don't have the time to make everything perfect. We just gotta be like, what's the new process? What are we modifying? And let's get the offer out as fast as we can so we can test and verify. We can verify people are willing to pay the $30,000 that we're asking for. And let's test how's the process working now that we reorganized it and we've messed with the curriculum, etc. Because speed wins in business growth, not perfectionism. We're often teaching our students production over perfection. Because while people are out there trying to perfect and create everything in their head and think about every feature and bell and whistle and a journal this and a journal, you're like, that don't matter. That doesn't matter. What you need to be is not thinking about every bell and whistle. When you're building your minimal viable product offer, you got to be just thinking about in that niche, in that specialty, to that 4%, to that 20% as well. What are the 1 to 3 biggest problems that they're struggling with, that they have dealt with for probably years? They've spent a lot of money trying to fix it. They've been frustrated by trying to get over it, and they haven't found the solution because they're still hitting their head against that problem. You have to identify those 1 to 3 major problems and then go fix that. And be like, I have a plan for how I fix those 3 bigger things so that you can go and launch your offer in 90 days or less. Right now, one of my students who's in the financial markets, with her, we have a $10,000 offer and we have some other things like that, etc. And those are the main things, especially in the financial market. But when we were like, yo, we want to break up to the $1 million level, I'm like, yo, we can start selling $10,000 programs a month, which means we have to go lead acquisition, we have to figure our ad spend out and whatnot. But I'm like, in your circle right now, you've got these people through your connections that are selling homes for $18 million, $5 million. I got $3 million in freaking like money I want to roll over. I'm like, you got these people that have a lot of money sitting there and they're worried about other things. I'm like, let's identify those 1 to 3 biggest problems. Let's make a $60,000 offer. And let's go out there and sell that in the next 90 days. So what if we start landing one of those a month? Well, we already got the business doing at 60K. The 10K is just gravy on top when we're selling that program. So we can just be like, let's push the business to this $500,000, $1 million mark and up. That's the speed at which I was just like, yo, on a call. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Great. Let's start being, what's the minimal viable product that will satisfy that? But then let's ask ourselves, what's the maximum value proposition? If you're solving 1 to 3 of the biggest problems for your market, you have inherently built-in value because the market pays to have problems solved. I'll give you an example. In our market, when we're dealing with people that want to build their online business and stuff, we really got down to that 4%, that 20%. These are the people that were like, yo, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to launch something. But I've been running in, it's slow, it's a grind. And you're like, well, we asked ourselves, what's holding them back from that? And number one, they're like, I'm not good at copy, so I struggle with copy. And it's slowing me down. I'm not making the sales I want. We're like, you suck at copy or you're struggling with copy. Got it. We're like, what, the tech, all the funnels and all the stuff, all the different things. They're like, it slows me down. I don't know what to do with it. We're like, got it. Then they're also like, all the platforms and software I got to try to coordinate. We're like, software and platforms. tech, copy. Okay, so that $30,000 offer that we offer to our people, we're like, hey, in the next year, we're gonna build out these major funnels, these major products. We're gonna build your MVP. We're gonna build your lead acquisition funnel. We're gonna do your website and do all the things that we have to do brand and business-wise there. But we're gonna write the copy for you because we got our copy. I'm a professional copywriter. Clay on my team is a professional copywriter. So I'm like, we're gonna do it. And we're also gonna do the tech for you so you don't gotta even worry about it. We'll build it all out for you. You just have to sign up for our software. Because we're like, you know that software problem? Well, we went and built our own software that combines all the platforms into one, so you don't have to have 10 different softwares, 10 different logins, 10 different this, that. We're like, one platform, all the tech built into it, we help do the copy. You're gonna come to our vineyard and we're gonna build your curriculum, we're gonna build your offer, and we're like, this is how we're gonna pretty much guarantee that you're gonna get where you want in the next 12 months. That was it. That was it. Along the way, we'll tweak and we'll optimize and we'll see where things are at. But we're like, what would it be like in your year to have that done? And they're like, well, that just become every one of my major roadblocks. And I'm like, that's it. That's how we thought about strategically building an offer, which is why we can command that. Now, I'm 10, 11 years into this. You can't be brand new and be like, I'm going to go command a 30K. You have to be a legit, true expert at something. Why are we able to do it with Unitia and our people and our programs is because they're legitimate experts. They actually have the knowledge to be specialists, which is why we can do that. If you're not there yet, you're going to build. You're going to get going. You don't wait. I wasn't there when I started in 2010 like a broke mofo. I started doing the stuff, right? Years go by, miles get run, and you become more the specialist when you choose a focus. What most people don't do is ever choose a focus. They want to be something to everybody and everyone, and that's why you're forgotten. That's why you're not making the money that you want. That's why you're not getting frickin' the freedom that you want. The generalist market's dead. Apps online, the big companies, the Apples and the Beach Bodies and the Pelotons, they're gonna own that shit in the health and fitness industry. You gotta be able to be like, how am I gonna build offers that are maximum verified profit, where it cash flows my business quickly? When we relaunched our brand, we're like, I don't got 6 years to make a profit. We're like, we just sold off a company. We need to build a new one fast. And we're like, I'm going to start at the higher end and then I'll build out the rest of the stuff because we got to cash flow quickly. Because in launching your business through this $500,000, $1 million plus mark, you got to build reserves. You got to have resources. You have the money to invest in you, invest in team, invest in ads, invest in growth. This is why most people sputter out. They don't do this stuff. They don't know how to cash flow the business. They don't know how to build reserves and resources, so they never invest in growth, ads, and team, so the business is a slog all the time. If you know how to price for profit, you change all that. I'll show you one of the best ways to start pricing for profit.
Hey, if you like that training, Vito is the man, then hit a like below for us.
And if you want to get the full 7 points of that training on how to crack that $500,000 in your coaching brand, click the link in the description below. You'll get the full training.